What's good, Bama fans? You know I'm Damo. I got my boy Hunter with me, and two surprises tonight. Right, we got a new panelist that's been added to the group. Corey, let them know how you
Sir.
doing, bro.
Okay.
Man, first of all, you know I gotta say it, roll tide.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
And
sir.
it
Yes,
Roll
feels it
sir.
Tide.
feels
Yeah.
good to be a part of this show, man. I'm a new panelist now. Corey Bama is in the building now. I'm
Yes,
finna give you the
sir.
great content. I'm finna tell you how it feels to really be a Bama fan. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
So
Yeah,
go.
I appreciate
Sir.
Hunter. I appreciate you, Domo.
Yes, sir.
yeah, bro. We're glad to have you. Listen, Corey will be a
What up,
panelist
man?
for the entire season. Ain't no
Let's
going
go.
nowhere. But we also got a special guest tonight, right? An up and coming Bama content creator, my boy
Let's
Maddox.
go.
Man, how you feeling tonight, bro? Let us know.
I'm feeling good, bro. Yeah, yo, I'm Maddox. I'm just trying this, just started pushing this
Mhm.
Bama content. It's
Yeah.
really cool being here. Like, I've watched both
Mhm.
you and Hunter for a long time. Then I started following Corey last week. I messaged him, and
hmm
then seeing that he ended up on y'all's podcast, and
Yeah.
then Hunter asking me this shit's all dope, man. I don't
What's
care.
up,
I
Mia?
love the
Come
Bama
here.
community.
Mhm.
Definitely, this is my first podcast, but we giving it a shot
For
and
sure.
roll tide. Let's
Man,
get
it's
roll
Tide,
tide
great
in
y'all.
the
to
Roll
have you,
comments.
Tide.
That's
bro.
what Hunter says. Roll tide. Let's go.
Yeah,
Roll Tide.
it's great to have you, bro. Okay, hopefully you come back on with us during the
Always.
Yep.
season. But we got
Yep.
a great show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, make sure you guys are lighting up that comment box and make sure you guys are like and subscribe to the Roll Tide Nation YouTube page,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So up first is Kalen DeBoer, a top five coach in the country. Okay, does Alabama have the best secondary coming into this season, right? And last but not least, is the Alabama running back room being overlooked? With that being said,
Roll Tide,
Hunter,
yeah.
for that first topic for us, bro, is Kalen DeBoer a top five active head coach right now? Maddox, you the special guest, brother.
I
Go
get
ahead
first
and kick
take.
us off. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, bro, it's hard. I think he is top five. I don't know where he is in that top five.
Hmm.
Um, to me, I'm always gonna ride with my head coach, right? Like I love
Yeah,
Nick Saban, but I knew that day would come where we got to move on. I think they did
definitely.
the right thing
Yep.
getting DeBoer. I think DeBoer can recruit really well. I
hmm
mean, he led Washington to the national championship with really nobody. I'm not gonna say
Hmm.
nobody. They had a good team. Um, but you look at what we have here, I definitely think he can take us there.
Right.
Hmm.
And he's definitely kept it going. The one thing I don't like is the games that we have lost have been more, I don't know, games we shouldn't have lost, or
Yeah,
we shouldn't have lost in that manner.
Right.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Yes,
But
sir.
I do. I think he's a top five coach.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's one thing that I've been saying too. Like
Roll
when
Tide,
we
Teddy.
do lose, we don't look good in those losses, right? It
Yeah.
usually ends up in the blowout.
Situation.
That's what I don't like. Corey, do you think that the boy is a top five active head coach in the country right now?
I honestly think that he is a top five coach as well. And I'm gonna be
Hmm.
a realist as well. I'm gonna ride for my coach as well. I'm gonna ride
Hmm.
Yeah,
for the boy. Yeah, he's done a
right.
great job.
For
Hmm.
sure.
But if he is in the top five, I'll put him like number five, honestly,
Yep.
either four or
For
Okay.
five.
sure.
Because you
Yep.
can't overlook what Signetti doing. You can't
Hmm.
overlook
Yeah.
what all these other coaches doing, Sark doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yep.
overlook that, but you cannot overlook the boy. He is not a bottom tier coach. He is
Hmm.
still a top five coach, and he's done a great job. Like you said, like Maddox said, at Washington, he did a great job. He
Yeah.
came over and took over for Nick Saban and still did great. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even
Yep.
with
Hmm.
all the transfers and everything. So
Yep.
yes, he's still a top five active coach right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hunter, you're gonna give us a crazy answer. All right, no, you're gonna say
I ain't
something
gonna give you a
crazy.
credit. Nah, nah, nah.
Is the boy a top five active head coach right now, bro?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Mhm.
You look at this, Kalen DeBoer is the only coach right now that has the highest win percentage versus top 25 opponents.
Yep.
Since he's been
Fact.
here, the biggest, I know I've said this a lot. Since he's been here, everybody asked, will he be able to recruit? He's been recruiting
Hmm.
his tail off. Top three
Mhm.
Yep.
recruiting class ever since he's been at Bama. Top 15 recruiting class just out of the portal. I mean, took a Washington team to a national championship, took them
In
undefeated.
year two, honestly. Yep. Yep.
Pac-12
Yeah.
championship. Year two took Bama to a Rose Bowl, being one-dimensional on offense and a conference championship.
With a hurt quarterback.
Yeah. What else can you say?
Yeah,
No.
with a hurt quarterback. So
No.
man,
So what you
Sorry.
think, Domo?
listen, bro. When I was seeing all these lists that people was putting out, and he wasn't even in the top 10, bro, I was like,
Crazy,
yo.
man.
Crazy.
I mean, the Bama hate got to stop at some point, bro. But I mean, if you ask me, bro, he's definitely top 10. Like, hey, he's undefeated against two of the top coaches in the country in Sark and who is it, Dan Lanning,
Dan
right?
Lanning.
He's what? Yeah, 2-1 or 3-1 against Kirby, 2-1 against Kirby. You know, like I said, he's made it to a national championship. He won the last year of the Pac-12. You know, went to the conference championship in his second year at Alabama. You know, like Hunter said, being one-dimensional and with so many injuries to the roster, bro. You know, so we went out pretty bad. You know, but that's beside the point. No, that was beside the point. But I mean, you're not gonna name or give me 5 or 10 head coaches in the country that are better than Kalen DeBoer, you know, right now. So I mean, and like Hunter said, bro, the recruiting aspect, man, like we're seeing the same talent that we did with Nick Saban, if not better.
For sure, for sure.
No, really.
So, yeah, bro. So
and then I think about I was gonna say I think about the retention as well. Like we don't have a lot of players that really go into the transfer portal.
They want to play for
we
DeBoer.
We don't.
You've seen that. We had the few leave when he first came in, right? You had Downs, who Bond, right? But I mean,
see how that went.
Hey, money talks, right? They're gonna things were saying, and then I think Caleb Downs really did come to play for Saban, like after hearing some of his stuff, and I respect Downs so much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But still, I mean, most of that team that they stayed, man. You look at like a Malachi Moore, he wasn't leaving. He had been there for Saban too.
Yeah,
he was staying for the brand, so you got to respect that.
Right.
You gotta also respect. I know we criticize him a lot too, but he did some great things with us. But you also gotta give some props to Milroe. Offered him over $2 million. Offered him over $2 million to leave, and he stayed.
Yep,
he stayed. Yes,
and
he had his moments, but still.
He loved the brand too. Like he stood behind it even when the fan base was, you know, I'm not gonna say the whole fan base, but there were people in the fan base turning on him. You know, we knew he wasn't the greatest passer, but what did he do when he ran the ball? He made us know that we had the greatest athlete. And I'm not the greatest at that time. I mean, we had one of the greatest in college football at quarterback position. Yeah. So, I mean, you look at them games versus LSU, those highlights are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
This guy, dude. I think all of us would have. I think all of us might have. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would have stayed too, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
I love Bama, but
too,
I probably
You would have left?
I think I would have stayed, bro. I probably would have stayed. That would have been.
I would have stayed.
I would have stayed, but that don't mean I wouldn't have thought
at
about
least
it.
thought about it. Like
I definitely thought about it.
Definitely would have been.
That's 2.5 million, bro.
Yeah, it would have been some discussion going on.
Listen.
They
offer.
What do you think he was getting at Bama though? How much you think he was getting at Bama? Or I don't know if that's if that's out there, you know, because he had link going on too.
I'll say this,
but he
honestly,
did. Go ahead.
I'll say this: if somebody offered me 2.5 million,
I'm gone
to leave. Nah, I'll say this, Bama, you can offer me 2.5.1, whatever. I'm gonna stay, but I don't.
But
know,
I did hear. I did hear that when they started the link. They started to make so much money off it. I think he was on a podcast with PS2, I think. And Terry, he said they made so much money off that that the NIL it really didn't mean that much. So I think that was really the main cause that made him stay because he just knew that brand was going to take off and it did.
So crazy. I'm gonna ask all three of y'all a question, right? So what do y'all feel is something that could take the board to the next level at Bama? Like Hunter, you answer that first. Like, what is something that you think that he can do to take him to that next level to just like clear out, any doubt about him being at Alabama?
Have a run game.
Yeah.
That's it. Have a run game, offensive line. That's the only two little things that we were missing all year. We went that far. with no run game.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about how far we really would have went if we actually had a run game and offensive line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Corey,
I be healthy? Would I be healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
go ahead, Corey.
I think what he needs to do is to just understand that Bama football is different.
Mm-hmm.
We can throw the ball around, we can do all these things, but when it comes to finishing the game, when it comes to being down and knowing how to come back throughout the game, you got to understand that we are supposed to be a dominant team.
Yeah.
We got to be dominant. Even if in our losses with Nick Saban, I understand it was with Nick Saban, but even in our losses, it was only maybe one or two mistakes that just messed the game up, right? All these losses that we've been having has been crazy. Like, come on now. So he got to be consistent, and we got to be dominant and show our dominance. That's it.
Yeah.
If he can do that, then that's gonna take him over the next level. We won't worry about how many games he won because all the games he's gonna win those games or be close in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Absolutely.
Maddox,
100%.
what is something that DeBoer has to do or get going as far as like earning his respect? I mean, not respect, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like clearing out any doubt as far as him in Alabama.
I like what Hunter and Corey said. I think both those together, if you run the ball and we can be dominant as a team, I think if we can own the SEC, if we can win the SEC, win the SEC championship, and we're once again the most dominant in that conference, then I feel like he earns that respect. You don't have to win a natty every year.
I like that.
Okay. Like, I mean, I grew up, I'm 29 now. I grew up through the whole Saban. You know, my first game was like a Mike Shula game. Then I got to experience this whole Nick Saban era. You know, I work with a buddy who I've kind of made into a Bama fan, and he came in on the late end. And it's two different things. Like, we see it differently. But he understands also the same thing I understand, that it's going to change. We were very lucky to experience what we experienced. And just because we don't have Nick Saban does not mean we have a bad coach. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't need to still be dominant and play the same type of ball. So I guess to answer that, I just think we need to win the SEC. I mean, we made it there. That's really good, but we need to finish that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say this right here, and then we can kind of close it out. I honestly don't think he gets enough credit because people don't realize the era that he's coaching is so much more tougher, bro. You got the portal that's as big as it's ever been, all right? You got NIL, you got teams that's tampering with your roster, right? Like it's really anything goes in college football right now, right? And the fact that he's able to do all that, still win 11 games and go to the playoff and all that, be the first team to win a road playoff game at Oklahoma, one of the toughest places to play, a night game too, bro. And the fact that he made that happen all in year two, I just don't think that the year two jump is really being respected. And Corey, you talked about us retaining players. Like our next topic, right? Alabama, a top 5 secondary. We brought back every starting corner, safety, or everything like that from last year, except for Damani Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So, does Alabama have the best secondary in the country? Hunter, what you think, bro?
Easily, yes. Corey, you can go.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I think so too. And the reason why I think we're gonna have the best for sure is, yes, we got the returning players coming, but we also got the returning second string, the returning third string. We got some 5-stars coming in that's ready to play. We got transfers that's coming in that's ready to play. I think we had a drop off when it came to the starters out there doing their thing, and then when we had to shuffle guys in, it kind of, we didn't look as dominant as when the starter was in. Our depth in the secondary position is going to be the reason why we're going to be the best secondary. Of course, like I said, we're bringing the starters back, but our depth coming back too, and our depth being crazy good. Oh yeah, number one for sure.
I agree with that, bro. So I made a video a couple of weeks ago, probably about a month ago, saying we was gonna have the best secondary in the country, right? They told me I was tripping, but I was like, bro, this is the same secondary that was nationally ranked. Top 10 or top 7 range last season, bro, and they're all coming back. Hey, but you can't blame me. Maddox, does Alabama have the best secondary in the country?
I don't know. I feel what Hunter said. There's not much to be said, but yes. I mean, honestly, like one of my favorite out there is Bray. I love Bray Hubbard. And then also Zabian. I think both them have just proven that they're just two of the most dominant on defense in college football. And I don't know, like Corey said, the depth there. I mean, if one goes down, the next comes up.
Yeah.
We look at Dijon Lee. He absolutely balled last year. And I'm really excited to see what he does with more playing time. You know, he came in after Damani got benched or had, less playing time. But I mean,
not
he
gonna talk
absolutely
about
balled. No, I don't. Man, it's a love hate for me with Damani, man, for real.
Yeah.
Because I do think Damani can ball, and then I do think he got burnt sometimes. He definitely got burnt sometimes. That hurt us. I know. But yeah, I definitely do. I do think we have one of the, if not the best, top three.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Before we get speaking of Damani, man, that boy ran a 4.4 today at the combine. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, he showed.
Listen,
can I be honest?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He showed more fight in the combine than he did all season.
Yo.
Especially this season. Especially this
it's crazy, bro. Like, man.
And you know what, man? And I like Damani his first year.
Thank you.
Like,
that's the thing. That's why I said the love hate. That's why I said the love hate.
Yeah, he just went through his ups and downs this season, but it happens, bro. Hopefully he still gets drafted. I think he will. And whatever team he goes to, man, they gonna love him. But I got my eye on Zabian Brown this season, bro. That man been snubbed off All Americans, All SEC lists. I don't know how.
Every year.
Okay?
I'm so glad.
Like, I think this right here gonna be Zabian's last year at Bama. So I would not be surprised if he just come out balling, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got a question for y'all, right? Early prediction: who leads the team in interceptions?
It was Bray last year, right?
Dijon
Lee. They gonna want to try to bait him. Dijon Lee will have the most interceptions. I think he gonna develop so much better from last. He was a freshman last year.
Yeah,
he was a freshman last year as a 6'5" quarterback. Come on now.
Yeah,
he will have the most interceptions this year.
Maddox. Yeah. Who leads the team in interceptions this coming season?
I don't know if I'm gonna get love or hate. I'm going Bray Hubbard.
Oh,
go get some love, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Going Bray Hubbard.
I can see that.
Yeah, it is. I'm going. That's my dog. I'm going Bray Hubbard. Gulf Coast kid. I like Bray Hubbard. I mean, he really is. I mean, I know that's not his main thing, getting interception, but he's gotten a good bit. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going Bray Hubbard.
All right, Hunter. We see you up there shaking your head, bro. Who you got leading the team in interceptions this season, bro?
ZB. For sure. And another player to watch out, and I'm so glad you didn't say it. You already know. Come on now.
I know him.
That's my favorite, bro. That's my favorite, bro.
Jari Edwards.
Jari, bro. Give me Jari.
Why you keep taking my players, bro? That's crazy.
I've been so hyped for having him, bro, since before the season even started.
Bro,
I was so hyped when he committed. Oh my God.
This man, this man knows.
His film.
Jari was my favorite player in the class. I don't know why he keeps taking my players, bro.
Yeah,
he's an instant starter, bro. He could be an instant starter for sure. Like, I think he's instant playmaker.
So I've been saying Jari is a what I say? What's his name?
Jari.
Mark Barron 2.0, bro. He's just a little bit. He's just a step faster than Mark Barron. Mark Barron is actually my favorite secondary player. You know what I'm saying? But I see Jari, and I think he's like a Mark Barron, 2.0.
I like that.
We can't forget that boy Red either, bro. I think Red in for a big season too, bro.
Red's my X factor, the X out there for me. Like I really like Red, especially in when he can do good pass rush too. Like as far as off the edge, if they ever lined him up right there, he's good.
Yeah.
He's not a DB, but he's a linebacker that I can see that having a breakout year. Justin Hill.
Yeah, I can see Justin Hill.
I can see Justin Hill. He improved a lot at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So I can see Justin Hill. So
I can see that, bro. I can see that.
Give my boy Jan Zapier, best defensive player.
When you think about secondary, right?
Yeah.
Who's a returning player that nobody is talking about?
Honestly, y'all just said it. Red Morgan, I think.
Yeah.
I probably took somebody else, honestly, but I think nobody really been talking about Red Morgan a lot like they should. Like this is third year now, right?
Yeah, third.
This is third year now. He came back each time, even though he wasn't a starter. So he's wanting to grow. He's wanting to learn. So I don't think a lot of people has been talking. He might have a breakout. He might end up starting a few games too. You know what I'm saying? I think he's hungry. Just the way that he played at the end of the year last year, I think he's really hungry to get out there and actually ball out this year for real.
Okay. Maddox.
I wonder
what's a returning player in the secondary that nobody is talking about, in your opinion?
What about Yvonne Taylor?
Oh, see, I like that one. Nobody is talking about
I know that's
like
crazy.
That, bro.
I know that's crazy. That's a little random too. But I mean, honestly, no one's really talking about him. This would be what, year 2 for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now he's sitting. The thing is with our returning depth there, he's definitely probably not going to get much playing time. That's the only thing, unless he was to switch to another position. But I do like him. I like his high school film.
I agree with that. You know, I like that one, bro. Nobody is talking about Ivan Taylor at all. I like that one.
Ivan Taylor,
Hunter.
Oh, he did not take
who's somebody returning? He said yours, bro?
Huh?
Did he say yours?
No, I said, oh, thank God he ain't.
Okay. So, who's somebody returning that you feel like is not being talked about enough?
I feel like a lot of people forgot about him because of what happened. Give me Dre Kirkpatrick.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me Dre.
He's gonna be a headhunter.
Facts.
For sure.
Facts. I like
if he stopped getting ejected, you know what I'm saying? And that was not no targeting. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't at all.
No.
It wasn't.
So we can all agree that we have the best secondary, you know, coming into next season. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Like number 1 overall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most turnovers, most pass deflections, all that. Yeah, we gonna do that.
Yep.
So, I'm surprised none of it said Keon Sapp.
The only reason why he had a lot of ups, but he had some downs that made me question. Like it was a couple of times he missed a tackle, and it was like you really met him in the hole and you got shook. Like no Alabama safety gets that. You know what I'm saying? So
this what I say about that one.
That is
when it comes to Keon, bro. When it comes to Keon, I'm glad he's back, but I would have been okay with him leaving because that is a spot that I wanted to see Edwards in, like Jerry Edwards in. That's the spot that I wanted to see him in. So, I mean, I'm cool with Sapp being back. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Bray are gonna be the best duo on the back end in the country anyway. Yeah. But I mean, I think his job is safe simply because like it's his last year at Bama. That's why I really think, you know what I'm saying, it's safe. And he's got I think he played the most snaps out of anybody on defense last season anyway. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I think his job is safe simply like based off experience and him being there. So
don't forget about Zay Mincy.
Yeah, I was about to say
forget about Zay Mincy,
that's it.
Don't forget about
There's
him.
a lot there, man. Honestly,
the depth. Like I said, the
they're
depth.
not talking about. That's the thing. Like,
let him sleep. Let him sleep, though. I love it,
bro.
Let him sleep.
And that gets back to the depth thing, Corey. That gets back to the depth thing. Like, if one goes down, we know that we have another that can come.
That's what I like about Womack, though. He rotates.
Yeah,
and you want to know something too, though, bro. We got another 5-star coming in this class, bro. Jordan Edmonds.
You
gotta find the spot for him on the field too. So and you got Zion Gibson, bro. So I mean, hey, like, listen, bro. It's gonna be tough getting on the. Yeah, it's gonna be tough getting on the field for in the secondary for Alabama, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, secondary is not the only group that's being overlooked, right? Are the Alabama running backs being overlooked going into next season? Corey, what you think, bro?
Of course. The whole Alabama team is getting overlooked, honestly.
That's
But
true. That's
we're
true.
going to
That's
talk about the
true.
running backs right now. We're going to talk about the running backs. Yeah, for sure. You coming off of us having
Good one.
a running back that's been there for 3-4 years. We already knew he was going to be the starting running back, right? So Daniel Hill, he gets to if you get that running back that knows that it's starting running back, they're gonna move a little different. When you know it's gonna be a running back competition, they're gonna move a little different. So yes, we got Daniel Hill back there, AK Deer back there, Kevin Riley still there, EJ Crowell, he's a doggone freshman that could potentially start. Like we got the depth as well in running back room too. Yes, we've been overlooked. They gonna see when this offensive line starts showing up. They gonna see.
Definitely. Maddox, is the Alabama running back room being overlooked heading into next season?
It is absolutely being overlooked. I look at it. I said it, and I made a running back video. And truthfully, in my opinion, I think like you look at someone like Daniel Hill, right? I think if he gets his speed up in the offseason, a guy like that is going to end up elite. I mean, you don't want him running at you with crazy speed with the power he has. And then honestly, my guy in that room's AK Deer. I really want to see what AK Deer can do on the field. Like, I mean, those small showings that he had were so explosive, and I do wish we got to see more. So I do think they're being overlooked. I think it all comes back, though, to the offensive line. I know that's probably another video. But yeah, I mean, that offensive line, if they perform how an Alabama offensive line is known to do, that room could go as far as they want to go.
Take off.
I agree with that. And you know what? Speaking of Daniel Hill, I threw out a suggestion, and I keep saying it. So he's what, like 240?
Yeah.
I said if he drops at least 10 to 15 pounds,
right,
that would help him out a lot because sometimes his weight, like it plays against him instead of like working out for him. You know what I'm saying? Like if his weight gets too far out in front of him, he tends to like fall.
Yeah,
even if he does fall forward, he's still getting like 2-3 extra yards, you know. But still, Hunter,
like a linebacker.
Yeah, he is, bro. And I seen him in person, bro. Like I thought he was a linebacker. So yeah, Hunter, is Bama's running back room being overlooked going into next year?
Of course. I mean, we all know we didn't have one last year. We didn't have a run game last year, so they expect us not to have another one this year. I would say, I don't know if y'all will agree, but I feel like we will have a 3 rotation of AK, Daniel, and EJ. If we have an O-line that can be able to open up the gaps, this running back group is going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
But the reason why we'll have that 3 running back lineup is because the first 2 running backs will actually the lines will open up. The holes will open up. Because I think we kind of relied on. I can't. What was our starting running back name last year? I got
Jam
Miller.
Yes, Jam. I'm sorry, Jam. I think we relied on Jam so much because he was the returning starter. He'd been there for so long, and I think that's why we only ran pretty much 2 running backs, Jam, and then a little bit of Daniel Hill. These holes start opening up. They feel more comfortable with letting other running backs get in there, so we be able to have multiple running backs back there, and that's why we've been overlooked. We get this offensive line together to let these horses of running backs show off. Yeah, we're gonna be great.
I'm excited.
Quick question, real quick. Do y'all think Kevin Riley plays a?
I was just about to ask.
My thing with Kevin Riley, right? I mean, there was a point in time last season where Kevin Riley it felt like he was about to be RB1.
Yeah.
Now that I know he did get hurt some. Things changed. That whole season, so much happened, man. We can't, you know what I mean?
But broken jaw.
Is he about to just fall into that? Is he going to fall? Kind of, like I look at a Richard Young, right? Like a Richard Young. I feel like at some point I was like, where did Richard Young go? Like there, Richard Young, those first few seasons, you'd at least see him every now and then. I thought he was going to battle hard last year, and then he kind of just fell far down that depth chart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know where Kevin Riley's going to play in.
Well, speaking of Richard Young, y'all remember when we played Wisconsin and they sent the blitz and Richard Young basically got blown up?
Yeah,
and we just never seen him for the rest of the season.
Let's be honest. Besides Jam, we didn't have a running back that was able to pass block.
Exactly.
No,
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's
So
true. I mean, Daniel
that's
Hill
the
was
big thing that we
and
have
blown up
to.
too. So
That's the
yeah,
big thing that we have to work on too this season.
yeah.
We had
But
young running backs, and we got they're a year ahead now. So I feel like
mhm.
they're going to be
And
more in tune with the
and
play
I
call,
feel
more in tune with
and
the
I
blocking.
and I feel like EJ's the type of running back that would dare someone to come rushing.
Yeah.
Bro, I think EJ could be one of the best running
EJ's about
backs
to
to
be
come
a
through Alabama, bro.
In,
I'm
he's about
telling
to
you.
be an.
I
I'm
know
telling you,
that's crazy too,
Ingram Trent
but
Richardson 2.0.
Yeah,
up there, yeah.
I think EJ is gonna bring back that Bama running back narrative, bro.
And that's
You
what
know,
we need.
when you think about Bama, we've always had a great O line, but we've also had great running backs, right? And I think EJ is really gonna, bring that back this coming season. But
Yeah.
Maddox, I want to get to what you said about Kevin Riley. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Like, so we're saying Daniel Hill, AK, and EJ, right? Like, do we any of us see a spot for Kevin Riley like in the lineup right now, or could he just come out of nowhere like he did last season?
I think if he becomes consistent,
Yeah.
then he could have a spot.
Mhm.
But I think that's going to be the determining factor of who actually going to
I'm
be in
about to
that
say.
three
I'm
running
about
back.
to say.
Like
Hmm.
I'm looking at the comment, too many mouths to feed. It is a lot. So if the
I'm about
most
to say that.
consistent player is going to get the most touches.
Mhm.
Yep.
I
That's
was
just how I
very,
feel.
I was very surprised I didn't see Riley hit the portal. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna
I
lie. I
I
yeah.
thought
expected
he I
young.
thought he did enough at least too to have, some decent film to go somewhere. And I
I
and I
expect.
figured he thought he would be good enough to go to it. Yeah. I mean, I agree with
Yeah.
that.
I expected young. Obviously,
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I feel like look, Riley's a good running back. Of course, I just feel like he could
Yep.
have hit the portal and got his starting jobs somewhere else.
Mhm.
Because
Probably.
now he's got three pretty good running backs in front of him.
Hunter, you
Yeah.
know what, Hunter?
So
I think that we would have seen a running back hit the portal had Hollywood Smothers stayed at Bama.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yep, for sure.
so who would
Yeah,
have hit the portal? Riley.
Probably
I'm
him.
gonna say
Riley.
Kevin Riley. I would
Yep.
say Kevin Riley. I think that if Smothers stayed committed to Bama, right? I think we would have seen somebody transfer, out of that room because notice we didn't see Daniel Hill being announced that to come back until after Hollywood Smothers left for Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad we didn't get Hollywood
Yeah,
Yeah,
Smothers
Me
me too.
too. Yeah,
because
me too,
we
man.
probably wouldn't be seeing EJ this
that's
season.
true. That's
That's
very
true.
true. That's very true. I don't think it was a need in the portal anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just
Mm-mm.
think
No.
that was more of a want instead of a need.
I think it
So
was a good opportunity. Like
But
yeah,
they saw an
we
opportunity to
didn't need
get
him.
someone, and yeah.
yeah.
But if
So
you
That
don't
I'm
want to
gonna ask
be
y'all a
here, you
just
don't
question.
like
want to be here.
Yeah,
just like the Cam Coleman situation. We didn't need Cam Coleman. We wanted him, but we didn't
Right.
need him.
Exactly.
and
Right.
Yep.
Definitely.
surprisingly, we finished
100%.
second for Cam Coleman too, though. That's
Well,
crazy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Was it? I think we were his last visit. I think he was in
he was.
T-Town. I
yeah,
don't know that for sure.
we were his very
I think
last
I
pick.
was reading. I think like
You
he
know how
was in
Sark
T-Town.
does. You know how Sark does. He throws him $3 million
Yeah, bro.
and does nothing with
Yeah.
it.
Throw a little
Get them,
change at
get
him and
them,
then,
So
Does
change his
nothing
mind.
with it.
get them a
He don't do
Lambo for the
anything with it.
weekend or something.
He's just
Yeah.
like the Falcons.
so I'm gonna ask y'all two questions, right? So do
Uh,
we finally have another 1K rusher? Because we ain't had one since Brian Robinson, right? We talked about under
Yep.
with Brian Robinson
Was it or was
and
it?
two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was him
I
or
think it was
Okay,
Brian
him
okay.
or Gibbs, right?
Gibbs. Yeah.
Yeah. So do
Yeah.
we finally have a 1K rusher, right? And
Mhm.
who leads the team in rushing touchdowns?
Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, you gonna put it on me? Okay. Um. So will we have a 1K rusher?
Yeah.
I think we got the potential to have that. Honestly, maybe even 1,500 yards. It all depends
Ooh.
on this run game coordinator.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly,
True.
it all
Yeah.
depends on that. Like we can have the 5 stars. We had a good running back room last year. We had a
Yeah.
great running back room before that with Justin Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
all dependent on this run game coordination that we're gonna have. If we can establish that, for sure, 1,000 yard
Mm-hmm.
rusher. most touchdowns, I'll probably give it to Edre Crowell. I think that he'll start to get more carries toward the end of the year, especially down on the goal line. I think they'll start giving it to him too. He could possibly jump Daniel Hill. I think so. I think Daniel Hill will carry us down the field, but EJ Hill finish it off. So, but yeah, definitely we'll have one if our run game is good.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Maddox,
Yo.
do we have a 1K rusher this season, and who leads the team in rushing touchdowns?
I think we can. I agree. I think if the offensive line does their thing and the run game, if it all works out how it's supposed to, I do think we can have a 1,000-yard rusher. Truthfully, I see AK Deer having the most touchdowns. I think he's very good in the pass game, especially screen game. So elusive, and then that speed. If we can just start getting him where he can break free, I think he can have very explosive plays where I think he leads the team rushing wise in touchdowns.
I agree with that. Hunter, my boy, do we have a 1K rusher, and who leads the team in rushing touchdowns?
I don't think we will.
Yeah.
I feel like we're too loaded, right? We're going to be rotating too much to have a 1K. And I would say D Hill with the touchdowns.
Okay.
That was my second, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he's
we'll be close to hit 1K. I'll say about 800.
I'm gonna say D Hill goes for at least, like y'all said, we do got potential to have a 1K yard rusher. It really all depends on the offensive line. So like y'all said, Corey Maddox, yes, we do have that potential, but for right now, I'll say no. But it wouldn't shock me if D Hill went for 1K. As far as the rushing touchdowns, I'm agree. Maddox, I'm gonna go AK. I'm gonna go AK for the rushing touchdowns. I think EJ will be a close second. I do.
It will.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think these two battle hard? I think EJ and AK battle hard for that second spot.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough battle, man. Like, as far as them two, like, that's going to make both them better.
But I think we might have a 1K rusher. I agree with what Hunter and Domo are saying. Yes, it's a lot of running backs back there, a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
But I feel like DeBoer, he's gonna make his decisions, but he listens to us as well. You see, he didn't put on another hoodie, right?
Yeah,
he kept that black hoodie on, right? Yeah. He know that we had a bad run game. He's gonna focus so hard on his run game next year that we're gonna potentially. I'm telling you, when them holes open up, we got the Stallions back there that's gonna be able to run through and make it long rushes, 30 yards, 70 yards. You know what I'm saying? So we have potential to get that one. I think we will have at least one, and somebody that maybe like 560, something like that. We're gonna have a lot of rushing yards next year.
It all depends on the O-line. All depends on how the O-line plays out. But do y'all know how many rush yards Daniel Hill had this season, though?
Last season?
I think not. I don't even think he hit 300. It was like almost 300.
75 carries for 284.
Yeah, it was close, bro. It was
so how many did Jam have?
Jam had 500.
500.
Okay.
And 130 carries.
That's terrible.
And we made it to the second round of the playoffs.
Milroe, I think Milroe the year before had what? Like, I think he had 700 rushing yards himself, right?
Yeah. I think he had more rushing yards altogether, more than Daniel Hill and Jam had combined.
And all of them, right?
For real.
Yeah. It was crazy, man.
It is what it is. We got rid of Coach Cap. Now he's at the barn, so.
Dude with Auburn.
That's wild,
bro. That's crazy.
That's cool. That's cool. I hope their offense is crap.
Yeah, he went to Auburn like what 2-3 days ago, Hunter.
Was he an analyst or is he?
It was like last week. We had talked about it.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
I know why he went to Auburn, bro.
Why?
The buffets.
And the toilet paper. They got good toilet paper there.
They do have good toilet paper.
Hey, we're gonna jump right into the 4th and 10, bro.
Yes, sir.
And get these questions knocked out.
Hard questions.
Loser you.
Let's get some of these questions knocked out, man.
Y'all got any questions? Drop them in the chat, man. Drop them in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna go all the way at the top. Let's see.
All right, cool. Speaking of Bama, man, we need this win against Tennessee tomorrow, bro. That's what we
Bad,
need,
man.
bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell
Sideline
you
playing?
this. Probably.
I hope so.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
my
you
brother
this
said.
though, man. Like when you see us be dominant with a 3 ball like that, the next
Yeah.
game we normally don't hit threes.
Yeah, I know.
So
And it's
so
their
be,
team,
be
bro.
prepared. Be
Yeah,
prepared.
bro. And it's away too.
I'm gonna say we at Tennessee, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari and
bro.
Aiden the other night were
Talk
shooting from
about
Steph Curry
NIL.
range the whole
Okay,
night, bro.
I'm glad he mentioned this because I was gonna ask y'all this earlier.
Yeah.
With the portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it
Go ahead.
hurt or help the team more? Which one? Think about it. Does the portal hurt you more or help you?
I think it only hurts you if you're like a bigger program, like Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, or whatever, because there's going to be teams constantly trying to get your players to make your roster worse, to make their roster better,
Yeah.
So that's why I think it could be good and bad. Now, if you're a team like Indiana who just came out of nowhere, right? Or like, let's say, for instance, like a Nebraska. Let's say they decide to go out and just spin the bag on whoever, right? Or Texas Tech, right? They just went and bought an entire defensive line and had one of the best D lines, in the country. So I think it's only bad if you're like a top tier program. So yeah.
Ken asks is go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I was saying Ken asks is Sab's job safe. Me personally, I say yes because DeBoer is loyal to his players.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the biggest thing.
I agree with that. I think
he's loyal.
His job's safe. I think
he's very loyal.
I mean, he's earned it too. I mean, like Hunter was saying, I'd like to see Edwards out there. But at the same time, Keon, I think it's safe right now, and DeBoer's loyal. So
hell yeah. Keith, I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Listen, this is what I want to see Nate O do. I keep saying it, right? Get you some guards who they can shoot. That's cool. But get you some guards who love to attack the basket. That's all I want to see, bro.
Yeah.
Get you some guards who attack the basket and play defense. And get you some bigs who play like bigs. That's literally it.
Yeah. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, I like Aiden Holloway though. I really like Aiden Holloway.
Hey, Amari Allen's my boy. Love Amari Allen.
Y'all think Aiden comes back next year? I do.
I want Aiden. I want Amari, and I want Sherelle to come back.
Amari, I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, Amari's a dog, but I'd love for him to come back. If he's listening, I hope he comes back.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You make more here than you would in the G League or NBA.
So over under. My bad. Go ahead, Hunter.
Over or under 3 games, the number of games Keelan starts in 26.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dude, this is.
Starts.
All right. I'm basically, here's my question for y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Is this the time where DeBoer's like, all right, I'm tired of having a quarterback stay for 1 year, or have a quarterback stay for 2 or more?
Facts.
Keelan can stay for 2 years. Austin Mack can as well, though.
Go ahead, Corey.
Go ahead, Corey.
I see what you're doing. I ain't scared of no challenge. It's all good. Okay, over and under 3. Well, I just go back to what I said last week. It's Austin Mack's job to lose. Mm-hmm. It is Austin Mack's job to lose. So for Keelan Russell to get 3 starts is gonna be, unless he's the starter first game or the second game, I don't see him getting over 3 because we got to find some consistency. Honestly,
for real.
We got to find some consistency. We can't keep going back and forth. So unless he starts the first 3 games, he won't get more than 3.
That's true.
So under.
I like
that.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with Corey, bro. I said that in one of my videos as well, that I think Austin has it's Austin's job to lose. I think if we had a game tomorrow, I think they would have Austin Mack as a starter. I think we all know that. Now that's nothing against Keelan though, man. I'm ready to see him. I love his tape. I love him as an individual, as a player. But I'm gonna have to go under because like Corey said, it's going to be hard if you don't win the job. Say Austin wins the job. If he does really good, he stays the starter. So unless he gets hurt or something, crazy happens, you're not going to have over 3 starts. Yeah. So it's nothing against Keelan. Love him. But I would have to go under right now.
That's true.
Go ahead, Nolan.
Use a dual QB system. Could it work?
It's hard.
I think it works for a certain amount of games, right?
Yeah.
Because eventually, bro, some teams are gonna like grasp that concept or whatever. Like, say we're still running a QB2 system by the time we get to like Georgia, okay, that's Kirby Smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Week 5,
he's gonna come up with some kind of game plan to stop that. So I think it could work against like a East Carolina, a Kentucky, and like a Florida State. But eventually, like, you're gonna need one of those quarterbacks to kind of like separate themselves and like take control of the job. So I think it could work for like 3 games at the most.
I'll say no. The biggest thing is you don't want to risk injuries doing it.
That's true.
Because Austin Mack gets injured, now you're stuck with Keelan, and then now you're stuck with a true freshman.
Yeah.
Are you really willing to risk that?
Yeah, you stuck with that system too with that true
now
freshman.
You stuck with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you willing to risk that? Me personally, no. So
that's a hard thing
to that one QB.
I never liked the duo system. I never
did. It hasn't.
That's why I didn't like the idea of Tua and Jalen.
Same.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
2 different quarterbacks.
What will it take to get the 2015, 2016 defensive? I think that is long gone. That is long gone.
I hate that though.
Ashton, that's 10 years ago, man. That's 10 years.
Yeah, I think listen, I'm gonna say this, like that joyless murder ball era that we're all used to, I think that's going, bro. I think it's going. I think that they're making too much money. Okay.
Yeah.
They can up and leave whenever they want to, right? I just think that era of like physical dominant football, like me personally, I think it's over, bro. What y'all think?
Wait, real quick, Ashton, you say that's the best defense over 11? Ooh.
Wait, what's the best defense?
15, 16,
17
over the 2011.
That 11 defense is crazy.
11 was wild. The defensive
Don't get me wrong. Do not get me the wrong.
Right.
15, 16 defense was elite.
They were
15, 16 was
elite.
Didn't they score like a touchdown?
That was Minka, right? Minka was there in 15, 16.
You had
right?
Minka, bro. It was Cyrus Jones, bro. It was
16.
Cyrus
That's
Jones.
You had Tim Williams, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne. Ryan Anderson.
Was Eddie there too? Was Eddie Jackson there too?
Eddie Jackson.
Foster.
That's
Eddie
my favorite player right there. Yeah.
Minka. Yeah, bro. Ronnie Jackson? Or no?
Ronnie Harrison.
My fault. Ronnie Harrison. Yeah, bro.
Ruben
Anthony Avery, he was a low-key dog too, bro.
Ruben was 16.
Yeah, Ruben
was
15.
Was he a senior then?
He was a senior that year.
So that means he started that year. So yeah. I don't know.
Because listen, I remember like it was yesterday when he knocked the living breaks off of Deshaun Watson, helicopter midair.
Bro,
yes. I remember
then
that.
he got. I think he got Leonard Fournette one time too.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
On the
I remember when he started playing, he had the neck brace. We had the neck roll. I knew he was a headhunter. At that point in time, I knew he was.
Originally, Ruben was committed to Auburn, bro.
Oh yeah,
he had the Auburn tattoo and everything.
He's from Auburn.
Dang, Auburn, how you let us take him right out of the city? That's crazy.
But to answer the question about the discipline, though, I think it'll never get back to that good. But we have seen strides to where our penalties have been dropping. Our defense has really been as consistent as it can be with Womack. We don't have a bad defense at all. So I think with Kane Womack coming, and this is his 3rd year too, I think with the starters coming back, everybody locked in, it won't be as good as 15, 16, but we got a chance to have a great defense this year, honestly.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
Team you would rather see Ty get drafted by, Browns or Jets? Can I be honest? Hey Don, can I be honest? Can he get drafted at the UFL instead?
Facts.
Let's be honest.
Does he have a 7th year, or what? It would be his
Jets.
or what year would it be for Ty?
The Jets. Your career goes there to die.
Yeah.
The Browns.
The Browns are okay.
You have
to develop him though.
At least with the Browns, he will have a defense. I'll say that he will have like a low key good.
There's 2 teams I could see Ty going to. The Rams, Steelers. I could see him most definitely going to the Rams for sure.
I think the Steelers. I think the Steelers kind of mimic Alabama anyway, so I think he's gonna fit right into the Steelers.
Yeah. You got to think about this also. Well, they just got Will Howard last year.
Right, that's true.
So how long?
Now, the Rams have Stetson, but I don't think they're.
Stetson's washed.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm not saying that. I'm saying
he's done.
You know, the Rams fans, they love Stetson, but if they bring in Ty, I think immediately Ty takes over Stetson's job. And
just think about it. Just imagine Ty throwing to Puka.
Bro.
That is elite, bro.
And Devontae Adams.
If I had to pick, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Ty and I'm down to the Browns and Jets, I'm telling my agent, bro, I'm not going to either one of those teams, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not. Now, if I had to really pick, bro, I would say Cleveland because he doesn't have to like come in and immediately start right now. And Cleveland does have a low-key defense. So, I mean, he would have like kind of a fighting chance, you know.
Yeah.
I would also say with the Browns, you have Todd Monken now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Ravens OC.
Yeah. He elevated Lamar Jackson a little bit more too. So it's like he's gonna be a good.
I would say Browns.
I feel like we haven't
Browns.
You know, at least the Browns. I mean, I think Baker had a good time there. Yeah, I say a good he had a good little stint there for a while. We haven't seen a quarterback do good with the Jets in a long time. I mean, it's been a while. It really has, dude. And
dude, A-Rod went.
I don't want to see Ty go there, man.
Towards Achilles.
Yeah,
that was monster, man,
bro. Turf monster, bro. On 9/11 too.
Yeah.
First game, 3 snaps. That was crazy.
Yeah,
man. So, Hunter, is that gonna wrap us up for the night, bro?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
So,
let's go.
Real quick, guys. Don't forget if you have not already, hit that sub button, like the live, do it all, man. I appreciate y'all. So, let's have something different. Damo, go ahead and start it off.
All right. You guys can find me Friday night here at the Bama Blueprint. My boy Hunter, new panelist, my guy Corey, and hopefully we get Maddox back on here during the season. You can also find me Sunday night talking Bama with that boy Herb, that boy JT, my brothers as well. But you can find me in all on the best Bama YouTube channel that there is, the Roll Tide Nation YouTube channel. You can find me on TikTok at Damo Reacts. That's DOMO_Reacts. You can find me on X at just straight Damo Reacts. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Corey.
Again, Roll Tide, Mr. Roll Mug. All right. I guess you can find me now every Friday night here on Bama Blueprint. I want to thank the guys again. I'm the new panelist. And you can find me on TikTok as well, Corey Bama. That's COREYBAMA. Follow me. I follow you back. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Go ahead, Maddox.
All right, man. Yeah, Roll Tide. Thank y'all, all 3 of y'all, for having me on. Thank you, everyone who's watched. This has been fun. This is my first time doing this, so I'll definitely try to get better, learn from it. But this has been great, man. I watched all 3 of y'all for a minute now, and the fact that y'all reach back, like, it's really cool. And I think I showed told Domo and Hunter, like, the Bama community, it's a cool community, and I wouldn't want to be a part of another. So yeah, Roll Tide, y'all.
Yeah, man. Let's go, brother.
Where can they find you, bro?
Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, you can find me right now on TikTok. You can just at Maddox McCullough, or if you type in right now Gridiron Garage, it'll pop up. And then I'm working on making an Instagram specifically for that one as well. So I'll let y'all know for sure.
Bet. But yeah, you can find me on TikTok, Hunter the Bama Fan, every Friday night, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, with my boy Damo and Corey. You can sometimes find me on Talking Bama when JT feels like inviting me. So, but find me on Instagram, Hunter the Bama fan, and same as X. So, it's gonna wrap us up, boys. So,
that being said, Hunter, you know what to do, bro.
We don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Nothing but the
Roll
Tide,
Tide.
baby.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Sir.
See y'all.